Ooh, it's cold in Louisiana. We're just about ready to leave this Harvest Host. It was Bayou Teche Brewing here in Louisiana. Very, very cool brewery. Glad we stayed here. And we're gonna hit this place called Crazy Bout Crawfish on our way to New Orleans because we heard that's great. And Courtney really wants some crawfish. So we're gonna do that on our way. Hopefully we don't freeze on the way out. It's like, I think 40 right now, and it's mid-March. Very cold, very cold. Next week though, 70s. But this week, 50s and 40s. And by the way, since we're at a Harvest Host, you might be wondering, if you don't drink, what happens at Harvest Hosts? Can you still come here? Is it valuable? All that good stuff. We were thinking about this the other day, and we think it is for several reasons. First, Harvest Host does have a golf course upgrade that you can buy, so you can stay at golf courses instead of wineries, breweries, and things like that. So that's one option. The other option is,
I was going to say something? There's also like the normal membership. Yes, there's wineries and breweries, but there's also farms and museums, and they're probably about half of the places. So it's probably like, I can't say that for sure, but you see a lot of farms and museums on their list of places too. So obviously farms and museums, you don't have to worry about if you don't drink.
Like the Texas Air Museum, cart above. We stayed there, no booze on site at all, well, except for inside of our Airstream, of course. But even if you have to stay at a brewery or a winery, often they include other beverage options.
Yeah.
You're not strictly required to buy alcohol, even though you're there.
Yeah, they also have
like this
food.
place had pizza.
Yeah, and I think sodas, and they had gift shop items, which included like a dog toy, and like, so a lot of places have a lot of things in gift shops at their location as well, and so that is a way that you could also support them other than buying alcohol.
That meadery we were at, huge gift shop.
Yeah, the
really
Honey
cool.
Farm. Yeah. Thank you, Betty.
My gosh. So, long story short, yes, we do believe there's still value in Harvest Host if you don't drink. We happen to, so it's a no-brainer. Basically. All right. Let's go get some crawfish. Are you crazy about crawfish?
I'm excited.
Crazy about crawfish?
Crazy about crawfish.
All right.
In this cold.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. We kind of picked a weird spot here, but I think we're okay.
Far enough off the road so people can get in?
Sure.
Oh, it says bring a camera. There you go. Waitresses. Etouffee, crawfish, grilled crawfish, and seafood gumbo.
Oh, heck yeah. Doing pretty good. What was our souvenir?
Crazy garlic sauce. A little bit hot. Very good.
A little bit hot, a little bit spicy. Kind of like us. Oh wait, that was weird, wasn't it?
That is totally worth a stop. It's right off I-10 and so delicious and so local. They were super nice. I'm so happy we went there. Thanks to Lynn and Phil who recommended that place. Now we'll hit the road and get over to the state park near New Orleans. Just like that, we're back on the highway. We have blue skies and sunshine. Today is shaping up to be a very nice day.
But cold.
But cold. It's hard to see, but we're on this really long bridge over water. It's kind of neat looking. More water out this window. You can tell we're from Arizona when we point out all the water. That's what we're checking into. Oh, the sunshine's making me happy. Okay.
What do we got going on? Boom, Site 56, the site I've always wanted. Yep. Alright, we're all set up at Fairview-Riverside State Park, just north of Lake Pontchartrain, right on the river that leads into it. We have a 50 amp hookup with water, no sewer, which is just fine because we don't need sewer all that often. It's a nice sunny day, a little cool, but I am digging the blue skies again. I am digging it. So you can see this campground supports all different sizes of rigs. We barely fit in this spot though. We're kind of hanging out on this a little bit, but there's a tent right next to us, so all different camping styles in this state park. All right, time for your walk. Come on, time for your walk. There you go.
Look at the river and the hanging mosses. It's so pretty.
The mosses.
I mean, look at it glowing in the wind.
This is the southeast, that's for sure, the extreme southeast. Very unique. If you're wondering what these big mounds are, we see these everywhere. I think those are fire ant mounds. They sure can build them.
Airstream back here.
It's our second night in Louisiana, and we thought it was only fitting that we buy some ingredients and try our own gumbo. Oh, gumbo.
So make some rice first. Gonna make our own shrimp stock, because I've done that before for shrimp scampi anyway. Make a nice roux, show you how it turns out. I'm kind of making this up as you go along.
You can cook in an Airstream. Everything is
can.
smaller, but you have everything at your disposal.
We'll show you the end result.
All right, got the rice cooking and peeling some shrimp.
I'm gonna make some shrimp broth.
Shrimp broth with the casings. And look at what we have here. How did these get opened? Fried pork. How did these get opened?
Before my fingers got all shrimpy, I had to have a snack.
Ah, I see. I see. That makes sense. Shrimp broth.
Old fashions, and then we will finish the rest of dinner preparation once the shrimp broth is done.
Old fashioned, ooh yeah. So we strained the shrimp broth into here. That's what we strained it in. And over here we're starting to cook the andouille sausage. Andouille sausages are nicely cooked. And
Making
we're doing
the roux.
The roux now.
The roux is just oil and flour, which scares a lot of people. Normally,
this is gluten-free flour, by the way.
This is, yeah. Normally you cook a roux till it's just a light golden brown. We're actually going to cook this till it gets pretty dark, which is going to take a while. But that's what makes gumbo, is to make it super dark. But you got to keep stirring it, because otherwise it will burn, and then you have to start over. At least with the flour and the oil.
And I'm chopping an onion. You know, the hard part. Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's darkening a little bit. It takes time.
Time and effort.
Getting more caramel colored. It's supposed to be a chocolate covered. This is like a dark caramel, light milk chocolate. We're gonna try it at this because I've never done it before. And I don't want to burn it.
What's first?
Onions.
Onions.
Okay. Okay, we stirred in the shrimp broth into the roux and the vegetables. We're gonna bring this to a boil. Put in some bay leaves and some Creole seasoning and some garlic powder and stuff like that. And then let this simmer for a while. And at the very end, add in the shrimp to cook and the sausage, and we should be good to go. It's not quite as dark as the gumbo Steve had for lunch, but I'm pretty proud of that color, I think.
That's looking beautiful. Beautiful. Just like you.
Aww.
See what I did there?
You did well. Time for the shrimp and the sausage to go in. Look how dark it is.
By the way, I've tasted this. Okay then. See, I'm gonna leave that in because we don't redo stuff here, especially when the shrimp is already in the gumbo.
Yeah, there it goes.
But it's so good. I tasted it. It's so good.
Look how dark it is too. That is the right color for gumbo. No tomatoes added. So that's going in.
Sausage.
So we're just gonna let this cook a couple more minutes till the shrimp is cooked, and then it will be done, and we will show you how we put it all together in the bowls. Look at that, so the shrimp is already cooking.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh, give me a smile. Give me a smile.
Pretty excited.
Boom.
To make it super authentic, we actually got some gumbo filet. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's ground sassafras leaves.
Comment below. Give her some crap if she didn't pronounce that right.
So it smells good. You're just supposed to put a little bit in at the end, and it's supposed to thicken up the gumbo. It's just sassafras leaves, so I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit in.
Easy enough, easy enough.
And give it another like minute or two.
And then we're good to go.
And then it's time to eat.
Oh man, that looks good. And Patty right down there apparently thinks the same thing. Look at that.
Look at those shrimp.
Oh yeah. Look at that Patty.
So next shot, we'll be serving it up.
By the way, we have green onions at the ready, as we do probably 50% of our meals.
And our souvenir from today.
Yes, you saw this. Yeah, that was this video.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's what's going on top. Seems legit. And then the white rice we cooked is in the bowls.
Oh heck yeah, look at that.
There is rice in the bottom of that bowl. I will link to this recipe. This was a random recipe I found online, but it seems like it worked pretty well. I just adjusted a little. I'll link to it in the description. So.
I got it in this video on your smiling face after tasting all that hard work.
Okay.
Let's go, let's go, let's do it. You got this. You got this. Oh yeah.
That has good flavor. Oh, that's good. Look at that color. I'm very proud of the color of my gumbo. If any of you are from this area and you know what gumbo should look like, don't be too mean and tell me how well I did, please, because I'm kind of proud of it. But I will take criticism because I want to make it better. So, okay, it's time for us to eat some gumbo.
Okay, run the arrow that tells everybody about our course there.
Yeah.
All right, it's there. And about 10 seconds, we're gonna put something else right about there.
Yeah, there'll be
right on her face.
Subscribe, because you really should if you want to see more stuff like this, and a
boom.
cool video.
There we go.
Dinner time.
Roll an outro.